Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here. Welcome to another episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. Click the link below, get your free AI resource. The resource is free. What is within the resource, which is several different options, is free. To learn more about AI, it's all free. And if you get the resource, it's going to unlock your opportunity to, for free, take my Pivot to an AI Safe Career course that I've put together. You'll get to do it in beta for free, and I'm gonna walk you through it in person for the beta test, and then after that it'll be $497 for the course. So get it now while it's free. Jump in, participate, give us your feedback. My team and I are really appreciating the feedback we've gotten from our beta testers so far, and hats off to you and kudos to you for helping us finish out, reconfigure, and roll out the Pivot to an AI Safe Career course. Today's news is something that I have not read before, and it's totally wild, and it just is a clear example of how many different things AI is going to impact. So we all know about computer vision. Computer vision is AI algorithms with cameras or sensors or LiDAR or radar or other things that allow a computer system driven by an AI algorithm to quote unquote see. And that's how self-driving will work and is being perfected right now as we speak. Well, here's a whole different angle. Computers can make sense of the physical world around them through vision and sound. That's Alexa, right? But can they smell? Can computers smell? It turns out they can, thanks to recent breakthroughs in so-called olfactory tech that are attracting investment from venture capital and Fortune 500s alike. Researchers and a handful of startups across the globe are developing digital noses that will do everything from detecting bombs and COVID and other health conditions to preserving food and making brewed beer better. There's a few of them I'm going to talk about real quickly, and then we'll talk more about the implications of this. But this is yet another entire activity that is being changed over to an AI-driven architecture. Aromix Corp out in the Valley, Silicon Valley, raised 10 million Series A to develop a digital nose that reacts in the presence of a variety of diseases: pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, malaria, and more. They also believe they will be able to detect COVID. Montreal-based Stratascent claims to already have achieved the ability to smell with its product nose. The 6-year-old startup used $500,000 in seed funding and an exclusive patent license from NASA to develop a first line of defense against the transmission of coronavirus by air. So yes, people, if you want to start up your own business, NASA has all kinds of cool technology that you can license and perhaps exclusively license to create a product that will change people's lives. Many companies are looking to NASA now because they are so creative in creating technology that's later used, and this is a perfect example, later used in the commercial sector. Other use cases include detecting signs of spoilage in food being shipped or milk, integrating it into the kitchen so that you know when your food is perfectly cooked. There's many more. There's ones in France, Tokyo, Japan, and another one out in California. But interestingly, the world's biggest beer maker, Anheuser-Busch, is using the device to measure their beer's aromatic notes and how they're perceived by the human nose. And then another company, big company, Thermo Fisher Scientific, is using this technology to detect traces of marijuana on people suspected of driving under the influence. Don't think that they aren't going to come up with something now that's just like what they have for detecting being under the influence of alcohol while you're driving. They are. This is it. Even Airbus, the plane manufacturer, is going to use it to detect bombs in airports. So this is so interesting because it shows once again that given time and money, almost anything can be improved by AI. And this is a clear example. This example touches the medical industry. It touches the food industry. It touches licensing from NASA and many other things. And this is going to roll out to other industries, right? Food spoilage, we mentioned that, but there's going to be other industries this rolls out to. So think detecting natural gas leaks, or detecting the release of toxic chemicals and how far those chemicals have spread. For example, there are train derailments that cause accidents and rupture tank cars with toxic chemicals in them. This happens every single year. And so this technology could be used to determine what the safe zone around an environmental spill would be. So there's so many applications, it's crazy down the road. But this is something that wasn't even thought about before, according to this article, let's say 7 years ago, when the earliest companies started working on this. So in 7 years, they went from purely a whiteboard idea, having no idea if they could make it actually work, to making it actually work. This is going to even speed up more and more as algorithms get more and more powerful. So time is going to continue to be compressed in terms of development of new technologies. This is why I started the AI Guide, because you need to be prepared for this. This is coming, folks. This is going to disrupt many jobs. For example, right now, Anheuser-Busch uses it just to see how the taste of a particular beer is going to reflect on the human nose. But they have, Anheuser-Busch and every liquor maker has master distillers that taste and smell and human test their product to make sure that it's appealing. These are very high-paying jobs, this master distiller type of job. That is another job that's not going to be around with this kind of technology in 10 years. Why would they rely on a human who needs vacation, who gets sick and is out of work, who may have personal problems of one nature or another that puts them out of work? When these big companies start to automate and they realize that all the drama has been eliminated from their operations, it's going to put automation on steroids by these big companies. So click the link below, get your free resource, learn more about AI, read my book, get it on Amazon, The Beginner's Guide to AI. It talks about how AI is already impacting 10 different industries. This is your chance to stay ahead of the curve and not get run over by the train that is coming through the tunnel to hit us right now. We can already see the light. It's already in the middle of the tunnel. It's going to exit in the next 5 years, and whammo. So check out my Pivot to an AI Safe Career course. You will get instructions. If you get the free resource, click the link below, and then you'll be admitted to the course, and you have nothing to lose. It's free, but you have everything to gain. Thanks so much. Take care. See you next time.